Hey everybody, taking a break here, walking this 300-acre piece. It was beautiful this morning, nice and cool, nice warming up. I may have to peel this jacket off, but the wind's still blowing. It's one of those days, you know, where if you don't wear a jacket, you're cold. If you wear a jacket, even this is really light, you know, you get hot. Something's been on my mind. I've been wanting to make this video for a while, so just give me about 3-4 minutes. Most of the horn stars and the hunting influencers, the guys that peddle a lot of BS, they hunt in the Midwest. I've hunted in 15 different states over the course of 48 years. And I can tell you, each region has its own challenges. Each region has its own advantages. But if I had my dithers, I would hunt the Midwest. It's a lot easier. I know it's going to break a lot of Midwest people's hearts. The Plains is much like the Midwest. They join together. It's a little easier just because of the lay of the land, because the lack of pressure, lack of number of hunters, shorter gun seasons. I hope you can hear me. The wind's, I'm sitting right on top of this hill here. And there's a windmill right here. I love it. Some of the toughest hunting is down south, places like Alabama and Georgia and South Carolina, North Carolina, Virginia. Really tough. And the Northeast is tough. Just a lot of hunters, a lot of pressure, man. You know, places like Pennsylvania, New York, New Jersey, Maine. You know, the deer numbers are a lot lower, and the DNR has done everything in its power to try to eliminate the deer herds. Not completely, but way down. You know, I wish we would have a Doge that would go into these personal state departments and clean up. Because, you know, if there's corruption on the national level, the corruption on the state level is just as great. And a lot of hunters don't realize the federal monies they get, as well as kickbacks from various interest groups that want the deer herd just about eliminated. So, you know, so don't get fooled, don't get discouraged if you live in the South, Southeast, Northeast, the Mid-Atlantic region, because you see all these guys shooting giant bucks, and their bucks are in the, you know, are in the daylight. They're not coming in the last hour of light. It's a lot easier. The Midwest is really, out of every place I've hunted out west, I've hunted northeast, southeast, Midwest, upper Midwest, and there's no place like the Midwest as far as the deer numbers. The bucks are bigger, the gun seasons are shorter, and the deer are more natural. Southeastern hunting is tough, man, and hunting in the Northeast is tough. So I want to say, don't be discouraged. You know, the things I talk about, you can put into play deer ecology as we get into this in 2025. But also understand your limitations. There's not a 200-inch behind every tree, no matter what the horn stars want to tell you, no matter what kind of lies any legends want to tell you. You shoot all your 8-pointers, and all of a sudden he's now killing constantly 200 inches on his small ground. It's impossible. And if he's selling that and he really believes that, he needs to go to Vegas and play out his odds, because it's just 1,000,000,000 to 1. I have a couple young hunters, and I blame social media for this, that, you know, neighbors are telling me, I'm holding out for a 200-incher. Well, you go ahead. I'm going to shoot every 5-year-old that I see, you know, and he's probably only going to score 160, 170 inches, maybe. That's in the Midwest. He may be only 140, but he's a 5-year-old. I go on age, not score, so they're going to keep holding out. They're going to keep getting discouraged, and them are just terrible goals to have, man. You know, just terrible goals. This fascination with the number 200-inch and the horn stars is quite vomiting. I don't know any other way to put it. But we as land managers, it's your tag. You shoot whatever you want to shoot. Just remember there's a consequence. You shoot 20 does next to your property, but there's consequences that are going to follow. You can shoot every 3-year-old. That makes you happy, puts meat in the freezer. Fantastic, man. I'll never look down on anybody, no matter what they shoot, but I will try to help you grow your deer herd. And if one of your goals is to try to get your bucks to 4 or 5 years old, okay, I'm going to try to help you do that. If you just want to see more deer, I'm going to try to help you do that. That's why you're following the Whitetail Guy page, because that's what I'm about, helping you. I don't hunt to live. I've already made my living. I'm retired. A lot of these 20 and 30-year-olds, they want to be the next porn star. Most of them have never worked a hard day in their life. They're just living in some fantasy land. And the graveyard is full of young hunting influencers who try to make it big. And it's just an echo chamber. They just get together, and I have people that follow me that are land managers. That's fine. And you can use some of my stuff and everything, but you're not going to hear a bunch of crap that is out there on social media. You're going to hear practical deer techniques, practical deer ecology, how to apply them, and how to use that during the year to make you a more successful hunter, whatever that looks like. If it's a spike, if it's a 170, whatever. But anyway, so don't get discouraged. This is for you guys. My advice, it's probably cut off and don't watch outdoor television in any way, shape, or form. Like I said, most of them are hunting in the Midwest. Most of them are on outfitters that hold thousands of acres. They don't let anybody hunt, and they go in there and hunt, and they want you to think it's really easy, or that they're the greatest hunter in the world, and it's not that way. You and I live in the real world, man. We've got disease, we've got predators, we've got douchey neighbors. We've got terrible DNRs in most states that are handing out doe tags like they're candy. And, we just live in the real world, man. We work 9 to 5. We got kids, we got grandkids, house payment, lease payment, land payment. And it's a struggle for some. So don't get discouraged. I just had that on my mind the last couple of days because I never, ever, ever want to paint a picture that's, growing big, mature whitetails is easy, or even now growing, a healthy deer herds become very difficult with everything that's vying for their life. And if some of you I got a bunch of deer, well, good, congratulations. But you better hope EHD don't come in there, or you don't get a new neighbor that joins your property and he starts blasting away every dose. Look, I've been doing these land consultations for years and years and years, and I can tell you this, with the 21 I've done so far and about 20 more to go, what I'm finding out, ones that have low deer numbers, they or their neighbors have pounded the does. And that's why they have low numbers. The places I go where they have great deer numbers and big bucks, guess what? They limit their doe tags. Limit it within reason. So anyway, keep your head up. We're going to get it. We're going to get 2025 to be our best year. I promise. Well, enjoy your Saturday. I've got work to do here. Thank you for all what you guys do. Like, share, and comment all my content. I'll be here next time you come back. I'm your favorite whitetail guy.